The Lufthansa Group Global Marketing Organization comprises of about 200 employees worldwide in approximately 50 different countries around the world. So we require a lot of collaboration, a lot of stakeholder management, a lot of exchange with each other on a daily basis. And in order to get things done, we need a collaboration tool.
Before using Marmind, we used all kinds of tools. We had people in APAC and in the home markets using a specific planning tool. And we had the colleagues in the Americas, for example, or the ones in EMEA using the same tool, but in a different setup, on a different platform.
We were using Excel sheets. We were using PowerPoint presentations for our annual, quarterly, even monthly planning.
That was actually the biggest challenge because we could not have a cohesive plan and we could not tell on the spot what activities are happening in which markets for which airlines.
If our management board came and asked us for an update what's going on for our worldwide marketing activities within the next 2 weeks, we were sending emails and making lots of phone calls and sending Excel sheets around in order to collect the information.
We had to look on different locations for different files, also within different teams and different airlines.
So it was like a whole bunch of emails floating around with different campaigns, different airlines, and at some point, and my inbox was just exploding.
Within those literally thousands of emails, the probability to miss some information was quite high.
And this has changed overnight because now we have everything at our fingertip with Marmind.
When we use Marmind, the entire campaign creation and the entire campaign planning process is much easier than it was before. For instance, with the global online travel agent campaigns, we have a global campaign planner within the group, responsible for the setup of the campaign. What we do within Austrian is we deliver the assets together with our creative agency. Now, the entire process can be done within Marmind. And it doesn't take 2 or 3 weeks like it's done before. Right now, it takes only 2 or 3 days.
I'm really happy that I only received a briefing has been submitted email, and then I can click myself into the briefing, for example, if it's from another market, and then go through all the steps in just one particular place. I can find everything and I can navigate myself greatly through all the campaigns, all the areas, and just easier not losing track because everything is stored perfectly.
When it comes to campaign plannings, we have this centralized platform where we really have all the campaigns which are planned within the marketing department on one central place. So not only, let's say, display campaigns, we also have our newsletter campaigns in it. We have paid social media, we have our own social media. So we literally have everything in one place on a very holistic level. Let's say to provide some information for C-level, but also on a very detailed level. We are able to provide a whole media plan within that tool, broken down to placement level.
The most important thing that Marmind brought to the organization was breaking the silos and having transparency. We now know exactly what kind of marketing activities we have in which markets for which brand. And this is due to Marmind.
So from the stakeholder perspective, the benefits of working with Marmind are tremendous. When we get these last-minute requests, there's no more work for them because everything's stored in the tool. That means they don't even feel the pressure that we feel because these requests don't even reach them in the markets anymore. We're able to hand it all centrally out of one hand.
If you're on vacation, you don't need to have a handover. You have it in Marmind, you can just hand it over digitally. Also, the pressure you have when you have something running, so a big campaign or important campaign, they don't feel pressured, I can't leave or I can be sick, for example.
We now have a holistic view of the entire budget process from a global perspective, meaning that we can see how much budget has been planned so far, how much is still left. At any given time, if we realize that there's a market that has additional potential and one that's not performing as well, we can shift the budget quite easily.
Every brand has now the same creative process when requesting the assets. So I'm sending the briefing within Marmind, and then the creative agencies of all airlines get notified at the same time. And then the responsible coordinates everything within Marmind, and so we cut it down from 30 days to a 5-day delivery window of all the assets.
We really have standardized the way we brief our campaigns throughout the entire global community amongst 4 airlines, which is a big victory for us, especially because we can shape our campaigns even better. We've pre-programmed the KPIs for the different campaigns, which really helps then to steer the campaigns in the long run and has an overall positive effect on our performance.
Using Marmind saves our Brussels Airlines marketing team, I think, almost 2 work hours per week.
It's efficient, it's less time consuming, it's very effective, and it's totally transparent.